Blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses, or say Yausakodier of TRC, Ghana, coming to you with the continuation of our exposés, Testimony, New World Disorder, special series, taking back our franchise and our nation, expose part 4. Humanity, before we begin, we want to welcome each other by saying Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, Inganjoni, Benvindo, you are welcome, Kuso, Diwo, Tusanyu Senyo, Okukulaba, Mauya, Mingalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karibu, Ekabo, no, O, Sanu, de Zua, Enkwandehena, Mitash, Duburo, Pezaluvat, Vine Ivinit, Varigalut, Vita Ichi, Aibon, Dobridoya, Velkommen, Estan, Hozut, Walan, Anuman, Bienvenido, Namaste, Swagetan, Kus, Amadid, Faruk Haba, Marhaba, Hwanyong Haminida, Hwanying, Nyejeko, Anyamime, Nyejeko, Wezolo, Novio, Mia Wezo. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and lies, willful lies that are made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world. And yet, for almost 2 decades, in worship of the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent Daniel Jezebel Babylon Caesar, they have willfully chosen to deal with humanity by willful deception, delusion, and lies, willful lies, and have brought humanity and the nations of the world, Ghana, America, into this global helplessness. But we would want to understand that Ghana and America are the centers for the global evil pursuit. The government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, take it again, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, this government of traitors, Joe Biden Harris administration, they are together with their global wicked minds pursuing this global evil, having brought America, Ghana, and the nations of the world to this global helplessness. Let's understand, Ghana and America, centers for the global evil pursuit. So Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder, humanity and the nations of this expose is being recorded on the 30th of August 2024, Friday, for the 31st of August 2024, Saturday, the Lord's Day. It's being recorded on Friday, and the loading of the expose will begin on this Friday. However, the traitors, the haters of our exposes, our enemies, the enemies of God, they sabotage the whole expose, the loading of the expose all night. So the next morning, so we will see it posted, God willing, on Saturday morning. We shall see it. So humanity, let's understand, we are not moved by what our enemies are, traitors against Ghana, the cowardly secret killers, the new terrorists, state-sponsored terrorists. We are not moved by their hatred and their evil against us. Blessed ones of the nations of the world, our focus for this special exposés, which we are receiving between August, September, October, November, December, for on the behalf for America and Ghana, that they get enough information, what they need to arise and demand their franchise, ensure that nothing but their franchise determine who sits on their throne at the national election that they are going to have, America in November and Ghana in December. Nothing but their franchise. We are taking back our nations from these global wicked forces who brought, Bible says that, and they that brought her, they that brought the extremely dangerous US undercover agents, they have hijacked America and Ghana. We are taking back our nation from these evil forces, and they are extremely dangerous undercover agents, and they that brought her. Humanity and the nations of the world. Before we continue, we must understand that we are helping the intelligence community, the FBI, the Secret Service, the CIA, for them to get a good understanding to unlock the assassination attempt on His Excellency Trump on July the 13th, 2024. So by getting how ugly and dirty they that brought the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent traitors against Ghana, traitors against America, who have taken their seats in the heart of America and have been destroying democracy, destroying Ghana, destroying America. We want to uncover their faces and unlock the hidden mysteries behind the assassination attempt on. So CIA, FBI, the Secret Service, we are helping you and helping the American people that they know and understand and take back their nation. Blessed ones of the nations, I hold in my hands a document which is as old as 17 years old document. This is the original document. Let me read through the title of the document. It says, topic, is America ready for female or black president? Is America ready for female or black president? It is dated January the 10th, 2008, way before Obama was put on the throne as the first person of color to sit on the throne of America. This is the counterpart of the document. This is the original of the document. This document is dated January the 14th, 2008, way before Barack Obama became the president of America. Let's read the topic. It says, is America ready for a black or female president? And if he or she does win, is he or she going to be assassinated? You see the treachery from the first topic to this and the second topic. This document dates 4 days apart from each other. Now, America and the nations of the humanity, we are unlocking the mysteries behind the assassination attempt on the extremely dangerous assassination attempt on His Excellency John Donald Trump. It is the work of the worshippers of the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent, and they that brought her. Let's go on. Now, from this document, just so we know, the replica, exact replica of this document, has been with the United Nations, the Office of the Secretary General, for years. It has been with the African Union headquarters for years. It has been with the International Criminal Court, Hague, for years. In the book titled Occupy Till I Come. Occupy Till I Come. We can get in touch with these authorities. From that book, Occupy Till I Come, we might see that the exact replica of this original document is in that book. It is only that because of so much evil by the office of the UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, and the book has been revised. However, it has the exact replica of this document in it. However, the Office of the Secretary General does not have the revised version, which was revised in the year 2024. The book, by the grace of God, shall soon be published, that America understand, Ghana understand, humanity and the nation, who are behind the evils against the human race. Aquaba to the program, Testimony, New World. From this document, it gives a clear understanding that for years, the extremely dangerous U.S. undercover agent, it uncovers that they have identified me with Martin Luther King Jr. One of my code names that they have given to me in secrecy is Martin Luther King Jr. I uncover it to us. There are several code names. Joseph of America. This is known to the Secret Service of the White House and the American people that one of my code names is Joseph of America. It is known to the White House and the US government. Another code name is Russia or Putin. Russia or Putin. As I help the American people and the Ghanaian people to get well informed, to make an informed decision and demand their franchise, you will see the treachery that will be played against the American people, that it is Putin, it is Russia that is trying to determine the outcome of their election. But that Putin and the Russia that they will talk about, or that they have used to accuse Russia, is this very African. Understand? So Russia and Putin has been some of my code names. Also China. And then due to so much hatred for me, another code name is North Korea. One other code name is Obama. Obama has been one of my code names. The more I uncover to you about these code names, the more I get endangered. You understand? But we should know that the international forces, those that are pursuing this global agenda, that are played in the media using these names, so that you do understand. In Ghana, my code name has been, for years, it has been Mahama. Sometimes it is justice, and in America, sometimes it is justice or a constitution. In Ghana, it has also been Martin Amidu. America and the nations of the world. Akwaaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. What I uncover to us today is that the name Butler is one of my code names. Butler. Now, from this name Butler, we must understand that the city that Trump assassination was made on the life of Trump was not accidental. Pennsylvania was not accidental. They were all willfully calculated. They were all part of the plan by those that brought the extremely dangerous US underground. My essence, those that hate Trump because of me and hate me because of Trump. Now, America, let me shock us. CIA, FBI, Secret Service, let me give us a shock of our life. This extremely dangerous US undercover agent, Danielle Jezebel Babylon Caesar, never intended to get married to me. It was just her love for money. It was a set-up marriage. Her agenda was to get me assassinated, killed, in the interest of the forces that sent her in the set-up marriage to me. Traitors in Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his tribalists, the Barack Obamas, the Hillary Clintons, the Joe Bidens, the Kamala Harrises, those that have hijacked America. These forces have held me as an individual that is walking in the footsteps of Martin Luther King, and they shall surely get me assassinated, just like they assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. Therefore, in cahoot with this extremely dangerous US underground, Danielle Jezebel Babylon Caesar, the assassination against me, because her cover got blown on her wedding day on the 9th of December 2006. 9th of December 2006. On that wedding day, they orchestrated to let the fate of Martin Luther King Jr. befall me by getting me assassinated on my wedding day. The assassination was to be effected at Pennsylvania. Let's take the name Well, Pennsylvania, in a town called Somini Town. Somini Town. In a hotel, a restaurant, in a hotel, in an inn called Best Western Inn, Pennsylvania, Somini Town, Best Western Inn. Because they had to assassinate me in line with the haters of Martin Luther King. They calculated, they set up their plot in such a way that the same room number that Martin Luther King was assassinated must be the room number that I should be assassinated. Room number 306. The same room number which Martin Luther King was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee, must be the room that I must be. That was the room which our honeymoon was. The undercover agent booked for our honeymoon. Why should they assassinate me? They were hoping so much that the undercover agent, because she was not willing to get married, the marriage was a set-up marriage. She was not willing to engage in any sexual act with me, although there was a setup, although the wedding has taken effect. So on the wedding night, they were hoping that I would demand to have sex with her, and then she would resist. And then it's just like the assassins that had been planted at the place would get me assassinated for the with the nonsense that I sought to rape her. Now let's understand that they were making the undercover agent claim that she was a virgin whose virginity was broken by her own uncle when she was 9 years old, according to her. But her uncle got raped, and her mother and father covered up the rape because, according to their tradition, originally they are not from America. You understand? She's American born, but her father and mother were not born in America. They are immigrants. Their culture and their way of frowns on exposing their uncle for the rape, so they covered it up. So she was raped by her uncle when she was age 9, and they were claiming that she was a virgin. However, on our wedding day, if she is a virgin, it should prove that her virginity was broken on the wedding day. But there is no proof, because when she was 9 years old, she was raped. So they were tactically seeking to cover up the shame that they are making a claim that she's a virgin, and a virgin whose virginity was broken when she was age 9. They must set me up to seek to force to get to have sex with her, and then they get me assassinated. God helped me. On that wedding day night, our honeymoon night, their agenda woefully failed, and I never sought to have sex with her. And God tied their hands. They could not get me assassinated on our honeymoon and on our wedding day night. Aquaba to the program, testimony due also. So FBI, CIA understand that the name Butler, where His Excellency John Donald Trump was thought to have been assassinated, is a secret code. It's a coded name referred to me. I've told us Trump is hated because of me. I'm hated because of Trump. If they cannot do it to me, they must do it to Trump. If they can't do it to Trump, they must do it to me. As we go on, your mind shall be blown with this name Butler. Butler is in Pennsylvania. Butler is in Pennsylvania. The date that His Excellency Trump was to be assassinated was the 13th of July 2024. The date was not accidental. It was all part of the orchestration. The Butler was not as it was all part of the Pennsylvania was all part of the orchestration. FBI, CIA, Secret Code, Secret Service. I'm helping you. I'm helping the American people that we understand this kind of hatred. For me, that has made fellow human beings, fellow humans, made the U.S. politics so dirty and ugly. The politics in Ghana so dirty and ugly that fellow humans will seek power and seek it at the expense of the lives of their fellow human beings, fellow humans. We are stopping them. The traitors that have hijacked America and Ghana. We are giving us enough information that we arise and demand our franchise, ensure that our franchise, nothing but our franchise, decides who should sit on the throne of Ghana and who should sit on the throne of America. Ghana, this is expose part 4. Expose part 5 shall come next week. But before, as we go, let's remember that the name Butler is a code. The code, my coded name. There was nothing as the 13th of July. We must not forget that when the traitors in Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government of traitors, by their evil pursuit against me in 2017, 2019, has resulted in the cutting short of the life of his Excellency Dr. Busumburu Kofi Annan on the 18th of August 2018. They tactically, every evil, they must seek to put the face of Israel on. So they chose the date 13th of September and buried an empty casket in Ghana. CIA, FBI, Secret Service, I'm telling you, the 13th of July was a calculated date by the enemies of the African, the enemies of Israel, the enemies of Trump. The Pennsylvania and the Butler, they were all part of the plot. There is no accident about that. We shall continue next week with expose part 5. What to do is to resist and demand our franchise and take over our nation. The long that we shall have what to do. Every week we shall have part 1 and part 2. No. God is doing a new thing. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. Bye bye. We shall continue. This is just the beginning.